Hello, I'm Robert Levering, co-founder of Great Place to Work Institute. In this short video, we're going to identify the key factors that make a workplace great for employees, as well as the reasons why managers find it so advantageous to work in these companies. My own personal journey into the realm of great workplaces started in the early 1980s when an editor from a New York publishing house asked whether I'd be interested in writing a book entitled The 100 Best Companies to Work For in America. At that time, I'd been a labor reporter for a number of years and had written many articles about bad workplaces, stories about strikes, union organizing drives, and lawsuits filed by employees against their bosses. So I doubted there was enough material for the book she'd proposed, and I suggested writing a book entitled The 100 Worst Companies to Work For in America. She said, "Sorry, Robert, but we don't have enough lawyers on our staff to publish that book." So, with my writing partner and fellow journalist, Milton Moskowitz, I began scouring the country for good workplaces. Over the next 2 years, we visited nearly 150 companies in 30 different states and conducted interviews with some 3,000 employees. What we discovered completely surprised us. Now, many of the companies had remarkable perks or benefits, like the ones that offered free lunches in their cafeteria with calories printed on the menu instead of prices, or employee-owned retail stores where clerks were retiring as millionaires, or places with amazing on-site recreation facilities such as swimming pools and fishing ponds, or even firms with on-site daycare centers, a real rarity 30 years ago. Now, though these perks were fun to write about and probably helped to make the book into a bestseller, what really impressed me was the spirit within these companies. You could feel that spirit when you first walked in the door, often just by how the receptionist greeted you, or how the employees interacted with each other in the hallways in such an open and friendly way. I began to ask, what did these companies have in common? I spent the next 2 years revisiting 20 of the very best workplaces and published a book called A Great Place to Work. What did I find out? I learned that what was truly distinctive about the very best workplaces was the way in which employees and the management got along with each other. In particular, based on the interviews I'd conducted with literally thousands of people, I observed an extremely high level of trust between the management and employees. By contrast, really bad workplaces are characterized by the lack of trust. In the book, I summed up what I had found by defining a great place to work as one where employees trust the people they work for, have pride in what they do, and enjoy the people they work with. The key distinguishing characteristic was trust. Since that time, I've continued on my journey into the realm of great workplaces and, with Amy Lyman, co-founded the Great Place to Work Institute, which now operates all over the world and does lists of best workplaces in more than 40 countries. The more we've explored these organizations, the more we've seen that it's not just employees who appreciate working in a great place. Managers also report several distinct advantages. They point to 3 ways in which they are better able to do their work as managers. First, their teams can focus all their energy on achieving business objectives. People don't have the various distractions that come from a low-trust environment, such as internal politics, poor communications, or lack of clarity about goals. Second, people are more willing to give their personal best. When people feel they are safe and secure, they're more willing to give creative ideas, so innovation thrives in a great workplace. And finally, managers say that people cooperate better. That's because people view each other as more than merely co-workers when they trust each other. They often use the term team or even family to describe this feeling of belonging to something bigger than themselves. And they often say they simply have more fun at work. Looking at it from the manager's viewpoint then, a great place to work can be defined as one where you achieve your organizational objectives with people who give their personal best and work together as a team or family, all in an environment of trust. I hope that having a better understanding of what a great place to work looks like will help you as you embark on your journey to create yours.